Welcome to the Voice of Football podcast. I'm Jack,
And I'm Matt.
and this week we have a special edition of the podcast.
Something a little bit different today.
Yeah, because the program crashed as we were recording it. So
Yeah, that's totally not why we're filming this much shorter.
Yeah,
Shorter recording.
it's a special episode. So we've got our top Premier League 11s.
This was hard.
It was more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Hard. Yeah, I was like, I thought of those names and I was like, yeah, they're definitely in. And then other ones are just like, I don't actually know, I can't choose between like three people in that position.
Yeah.
So
And I'm sure there'll be some things you'll disagree with, so you should definitely drop yours.
yeah, leave us a comment on who you would pick, because I'm sure we've both forgotten somebody very, very important.
So let's start off at the back. Goalkeepers. Surely we can't disagree. I'll let you say it first.
David Ospina.
Yes, oh, David Ospina.
Ospina. I just want that atmosphere every time in my stadium.
Yeah, that wins you
all
games.
the time, every day.
Every day. No wonder Arsenal only winning cup competitions. The only one Ospina played in. It is a David.
Yeah, it's a David De Gea from me as well.
It's absolutely a David De Gea.
It's a David De Gea. I was so torn.
No
My Tottenham heart was like, Lloris.
No. Not even.
No, not even. Admittedly,
even.
I had that same thought. I was like, oh, go on, just do Lloris. He's such a world-class keeper. And then, but yeah, somehow my heart was going Lloris and my pen wrote De Gea. So now that happened.
When Czech was coming to Arsenal, they were like, oh, he's going to save you like 12,
13 points, I think, was
a
the
game.
total.
He's probably
Terry
cost
said.
us that much. Whereas De Gea actually has saved like United like 12 points a game.
Yeah.
12 points a game, that would be impressive.
That'd be really impressive.
Right back. I went for Kyle Walker.
Yeah, same here. Kyle
Oh,
Walker.
snapsies.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts as a Tottenham fan to say that.
It's difficult. I think he's got a good balance between the two.
Yeah, I think that's what I went for. I wouldn't say he's the best right back in the world, but just...
I think almost in a lot of games I'd rather have someone like Trippier.
Yeah, do you know what I was thinking of him, actually? I was writing it.
And then in the opposite direction, in some games, I'd rather have someone like Bellerin. Like, if you never had to defend, I'll take Bellerin all day. But Walker's like a good mix of the two, where he can like whip some balls.
He's just
also
quick. That's just the best thing about him. And it's so annoying because Poch coached him for years on how to actually get back and defend. And now that he's actually become a good defender, he's pissed off to Man City. But anyway.
Moving into centre-back. Your first one?
My first one has to be first Tottenham player on the team sheet, Toby Alderweireld.
Toby Alderweireld. Interesting shout. Interesting shout.
Ooh, who have you picked?
I've gone, well, I think this may be your other one. So I will...
Oh, right, okay.
But my first one is Vertonghen.
Ah, yes, yeah.
And then my second one, with an honourable mention, Alderweireld gets honourable mention in there. He was the name on the team sheet, and then I was like...
You really like Vertonghen?
I do like Vertonghen.
Over Alderweireld, which I find interesting.
Solid player. I think, don't get me wrong, I think Toby is,
Yeah.
He's Toby, isn't he? You can't go too far wrong. I just think the player that I've chosen offers me a little something different for my team.
What, Vertonghen? Oh,
well,
no,
I think if you were actually making a physical team, I want Vertonghen and Alderweireld to play together. But in this mixed up world where all these people get along,
Okay.
I've gone for Gary Cahill.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't think of him.
Because he never does anything good and he never does anything bad. He's just there. And I like the idea of a centre-back that's just there.
Yeah. I like it. Just don't agree with it.
That's absolutely fair. Alderweireld was written on my team sheet. He just got
because
crossed
mine
out.
are Alderweireld and Vertonghen. But Vertonghen is purely there because of Alderweireld for me. Because if I'm going to have the two centre backs, I think there are a couple better than Vertonghen for me. Yeah. But in terms of if this was an actual real team, I would want the partnership that they have. I wouldn't want an Alderweireld and a Cahill trying to get along. I want those two solid players, like, there as my main core. Yeah. So Vertonghen, yeah, I'd say there are better people, but I want that partnership between two. I even drew a little line, if you can see it there.
Oh, I thought you were going to draw a love heart in between.
No, I drew a little line. It's the only one on the pitch. It's like the chemistry on like FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yeah. I do feel sorry as well, to be fair. A couple of years ago, I would have had Koscielny in there. But
Do you know
bless
what?
him.
I thought about him as well.
Apparently, before every game now, he has to have an injection in his Achilles bit.
Oh, God.
But he just plays. I'm just like, that's why he only ever plays Premier League games, because they're like, no. Anyway, felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
Moving on to left back, probably the most difficult position to pick.
Yeah, I genuinely, I couldn't think of any left backs. My first thought, but because he's injured, I didn't want to pick him, was Danny Rose. I think he is who I would say is probably the best left back in the country at the minute. But because he's been in and out of form, well, not even that, been in and out of games this season, I went with someone else.
Who did you go for?
I went with your favourite. This is probably your recommendation from previous podcasts, to be honest. Because I couldn't think of one, and then I just remember...
Are we going to match on this one?
Yeah, I think we're going to match on this one, because this was your just all-round favourite Arsenal player at the minute, that you would have in the rest of the 11, if you could.
Right.
Bit of Nacho Monreal.
Oh, yeah, he's up front for me, actually. He just scores the whole time. No, he's at left back for me as well. I also struggled. Like a couple of seasons ago, it wouldn't have even crossed my mind.
No, I wouldn't have ever had him.
Something about him having played at centre back has given him a little bit more awareness, and he's genuinely the best defender we've got and one of the best attackers we've got. So it's really nice.
I think as an interesting point, this isn't about Monreal. Sorry. Yeah. If Danny Rose was fit, I would not only have him there because I think he's incredibly good, but I think when him and Walker played for Tottenham, although they're opposite sides of the pitch, they had an incredible partnership also. So like my old Vertonghen, I would have had Danny Rose and Walker because they just work so well together. And then they both know when to get forwards. And
then
back.
You would have had Lloris in goal.
Yeah, well, Lloris in goal.
Then he would have hit a good combo. Then maybe then some Tottenham players somewhere.
Yeah, some Tottenham players in the rest of the pitch.
And then Poch as the manager.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel my team's going that way slightly.
Okay, so far we've agreed on all of them.
Yeah, so we've both gone 4 at the back, which is interesting. Because we didn't say, what's your formation there?
I don't know. I just picked
Have you just picked the best players?
There's too many attackers on the pitch, to be honest with you.
Oh, man, I did it like a proper actual, we're going to play a game.
Oh, yeah, my team's going to play a game. They're just going to win the game.
You just have 4 defenders and just 6 attackers.
Well, we'll move on.
I've gone for a 4-2-3-1 if anyone's interested. So that's what my players
Mine's probably 4-2-3-1, if you tell some of them to play where you want them.
Tell them to go back a little bit.
Centre mid then.
Centre mid.
My first one I've picked should be well known to the world by now. I've seen so many stories this week of him finally getting his recognition.
Oh, God. Oh, wait.
Oh, Moussa Dembele.
Good man. Yeah, straight in. He was my first centre mid. I was like, yeah, Moussa Dembele. Because,
I feel like it's really, it's been like a nice sanity check for me, because this week I've seen 10 articles being like, isn't Moussa Dembele really good? And I'm like, oh my God.
Thank God, at last somebody said it.
Only take us 9 seasons to get there. Where you're
Do you know what? It was the first time, to be fair, it was after that Arsenal game, I think it was. Twitter just went mad for him. And I think it was the first time I've seen he got that much recognition for how well he played.
Yeah.
And then he's just bossed it through Juventus and everything. He's just risen to the occasion. First name in centre mid position, Moussa Dembele.
I can't wait for us to disagree at some point.
Yeah, a bit too similar so far.
Well, who was your other centre mid?
My other centre mid. Now, this is one, I think even on a bad day, you have him in your team. I don't think he's done so well lately because I think he's missing his old partner in crime next to him. But I went for N'Golo Kante.
As did I.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to have the same team.
There's some debate here, isn't there, lads? Okay, yeah, I think the same. I think he's someone you want in your team just to chase everything down. I don't think there's another player in the league that does that as well as he does it.
Mm.
I think there's a lot of people that can do the sitting there just I think Fernandinho is he almost made my team if Dembele hadn't been the greatest player to ever grace football. Because he sits there and he plays that role and he can also go forward with it. But I think Kante just offers you that little bit different. Yeah,
I was going to say he works perfectly for me with my combination, because him and Dembele I feel like would be perfect together, because Dembele, he would just run through everybody and Kante's like, no worries mate, I've got it. If it ever comes like if you ever lose it and it comes backwards,
Yeah.
I've got
it's
it.
a little match
So-
made in heaven, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, who I possibly also would have had there is obviously Victor Wanyama.
Yeah, not sure about that
yeah,
one.
no,
Not
no.
sure about that one.
He's awesome.
Yeah, okay. Moving on, would you pick a midfield position you fancy and go for that one?
Shall we go straight up central? I've got centre attacking mid. I don't know if you have.
Okay.
This one I was a bit torn. We've also picked 3 like substitutes, like wild cards,
Yeah.
that we could also choose. So we'll go through our first team and
Because
then subs.
we're bad at decision making.
Because this is one I've put in a sub that could also come on.
Right.
But we'll get to that later. But my first choice for centre attacking mid, Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay.
Just world class player. Like just, I don't know how he sees some of the things he sees and how he passes the ball the way he does. Like, I don't think last season he had the best season, but this season has just been ridiculous. I don't think Man City would be anywhere near as good as they are without him, as was seen in the Wigan game
Yeah.
where they had to bring him on, and even then
Definitely.
he struggled. So, what about you? What was your choice?
Yeah, I went for the same.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I should have chosen some more controversial choices because
Yeah.
this is gonna be a little agreeable. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think you can't go wrong with Kev. Picking a wing position.
yeah, wing a position.
I went for Hazard. I feel like most people are gonna have Hazard. That's not different. Everyone knew that one though.
Yeah,
Everyone knew that one was
I've
coming.
also got Hazard,
That's
but he's
that's
a bit
standard.
like the Kante for me. You know, he's been in and out of form this season, but you got to have him in your team.
Yeah.
He's got to be there because he can just change the game in a moment. So
Moving on to the other wing.
yeah, I feel like it might be the same one.
Well, say your one first. I feel like this is where I really try to pick someone different.
Someone different. I mean, I don't like this person,
Okay.
but I've got to respect what he's currently doing in the Premier League,
Right.
and that is Mo Salah.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't really like him, but he's obviously very good at the minute. So
He's having
yeah.
the season, probably one of the best seasons I've seen a player coming
Yeah.
to the Premier League ever have.
yeah, I think I saw something that he's scored as many goals in a season now, or he's the first player to score this many goals in a season since Luis Suarez. I think I saw. So
It's
I mean-
just like, it's like a bit of a FIFA story where you transfer to a new team and you're just the best player
Yeah,
there
best player ever.
instantly. Like,
yeah.
it's, so yeah, I can agree with that.
Oh, you've
Not who's in my
controversial.
team.
Who's
Had
in your
to
team?
switch it up with the switcheroo. It's Olivier. It's not Olivier Giroud.
That's not Olivier Giroud.
Salah is one of my wild cards. So he's got the same as
Oh, okay.
similar to Alderweireld's honourable mention. He's there. So I do agree. The player though that I want in my team,
I feel like your player might be my wild card.
might have done a swippy swap here, is Alexis Sanchez.
Oh, yeah.
I think again, since he's gone to Man United, he's not been having a great season.
But he's not Hazard on the other side.
Yeah, I just think he's like he's one of those players where you want to put him in your team because he'll turn up no matter what. As much as I've said he's not having a great season, when the games count and when you give him that, like, go on, just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We've got it here. When you've got Kante and Dembele,
Oh, yeah, when you've
out,
got them in midfield, you do what you want, the front four.
like, he's up there for me. The striker one is just, there's not even bother with that one.
There's not even a debate, is there?
Yeah, it's
Olivier Giroud.
Yeah, Olivier Giroud for sure.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best ever.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd say.
the amount of times he'll score scorpion kicks. And
Yeah.
things, like,
The main reason you want him there is because you're like, how many shirts is he going to sell if he does a scorpion kick? Probably more than anyone else
Yeah.
here. You know, he's going to get all the TV rights. They're going to want to use that little
he
clip.
loves like a little photo shoot and things as well.
Oh, yeah.
So,
His
yeah.
hair's always on point.
Yeah, so
like-
he'll be great for Instagram. He'll do all the interviews because he just loves himself.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a great media person.
Oh,
really.
yeah, for sure.
Never mind the goals.
I haven't seen a better striker in the Premier League probably, like, ever. He's up there probably. Like, Maradona was pretty good. Not in the Premier League.
Yeah, that's why I looked at you then. I was
But
like,
just-
not in the Premier League.
It's just in general, like, Maradona was pretty
Yeah,
good.
Maradona was
and
up
then,
there.
like, there's probably Giroud. And then probably, like...
Heskey somewhere in there.
Yeah, maybe, like, Javinho as
Yeah.
well. He was quality. Yeah, that's that one done then. Good.
Yeah.
Got that covered.
I mean, obviously joking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Kane?
But yeah, Harry Kane.
Yeah,
You've got to be H.
Like,
yeah.
there's no surprise there.
No, obviously, you just take Kane all day.
So 3 wild cards then.
3 wild cards. Well,
So we know 2 of them. I've got Salah, you've got Sanchez because we did a swap.
yes, so one of mine was already Sanchez because same as you. I was like Salah and Hazard are quality, but I think Sanchez equally could be there.
Who's the first of your other 2?
The first one of my other 2, I'll go with a bit more of an obvious one. I'm ashamed to say it's a Tottenham one,
Okay.
but I would say Christian Eriksen. Because like De Bruyne is being for Man City, I think Eriksen is doing for Tottenham, other than Harry Kane, obviously. So I just think, even if I took De Bruyne out of that team, I'd say De Bruyne is still one more like level above Eriksen. Well, I say one more level. He's probably a lot more world class than Eriksen. But I just think if I swap them 2 round, Eriksen would still make that team tick.
Yeah.
I still think he's world class enough that he could still do very well in that team that I've picked. So I would happily swap him out.
Yeah. I think he's more... he gives you a good level of consistency, which I quite like. I think that's what brings his quality. I was so tempted to put Mesut, yeah, Gunners, yeah. But he's so inconsistent, Gunners, yeah, that it's difficult to put in.
Yeah.
So one of mine was also Christian Eriksen.
Oh, we're too similar in
We
this.
are indeed. Maybe, which
Warms my heart a little that you picked Eriksen.
yeah,
there.
I hurt my soul deep down, but he does think he performs really well and on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
So
I also, if my team's all about partnership, clearly. So I would happily swap him out for De Bruyne because Harry Kane, Eriksen, that partnership, they know where each other are.
I'm going to get Hong-Min Son in there in a minute.
No,
Get Dele Alli in there, win you some penalties.
Do you know what? Yeah, bring Dele Alli late on in the game, win a penalty.
Get Ali on one side, Sterling on the other. Penalties all day.
Yeah, penalties all round. Oh.
Possibly some retrospective bans, but apart from that...
Yeah, Hong-Min Son, not in my team actually. I don't think he's that world class just yet. Yeah. No, notice the yet.
Yep.
You wait, mate. You wait.
Yep. The other one I went for, probably you have gone for also. Because I thought...
Because you've just looked over and seen mine.
Well, no, because I thought that the Eriksen one might be a wild card, but it wasn't. Aguero?
Oh,
Wait, let me try that again. Aguero! I really did that justice, didn't I?
was that the Martin?
Yeah.
Was it my entire
It was.
impression? Yeah, that wasn't that good.
That's pretty much the best impression you've ever heard, right? Yeah, Aguero.
Do you know what? You'll see. I'll cover up the name. I had him there alongside Paul Pogba, but I crossed him out because I was just like 2 world-class players in Aguero and Pogba, but I just don't.
For me, Aguero is that player where he never necessarily looks that good, but if you're going to score that many goals in that many seasons in a row, you're just good.
Yeah.
Like, I would happily... that month where in August where Harry Kane's like, I can't bury it to save my life? Aguero.
Yeah, you put Aguero
He'll
on.
score 2 or 3,
I do
we'll get
agree.
through the games,
Yeah.
and we'll be alright. I'm so glad we disagreed, though.
It's about time we disagreed. But yeah, my logic was just... With my other ones like Sanchez, Eriksen, I think you could take Salah and Hazard and swap either one of them for Sanchez and it'd be the same. I think you take De Bruyne out and Eriksen would link us, would also change the game. But Aguero, I just feel like Kane is just so good that I don't feel like I'd need to swap Aguero out.
Oh, okay,
instead of Kane.
I
see what I mean? Sorry, I might have phrased that a bit weirdly.
Yeah. Do you think that's another interesting point? Maybe we won't get into it now, but I would be interested to hear other people's opinions on if Kane is that much better than everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, 2017, he was better than Messi and Ronaldo.
True.
Which I don't think anyone's done in a while, ever. Don't know.
Probably of all time.
Greatest of all time. Goat. Goat Kane.
Go Kane.
So Aguero was one of the options I was considering for a wild card.
Yeah.
Which maybe I should have put because I'm not so sure on my other one now. But yeah, I just think Kane is that good. I wouldn't need to swap him out for Aguero. Whereas the other ones I'd be like, oh, you're having a bit of an off day. These people are equally as good.
Yeah.
swap them out.
Who was your wild card then?
My wild card, because I was so unsure, and I tried to not be like attacking with my wild cards
Yeah.
fully, and because I was so unsure about the Alderweireld and Vertonghen like combination,
Yeah.
because one of them's usually bloody injured, although maybe that I shouldn't have picked the one I picked for the wild card, was Vincent Company. But now that you said Gary Cahill, I feel like that should have been the wild card. But I think Vincent Company, if he could avoid being injured, I would just have him in my team all day long.
Yeah.
I think he's such a good like leader. He's such a good centre back.
I think I've started to forget what he's actually like. Like I've started to forget if he's any good, because I don't think I've seen him play like 10 games in a row in like 4 seasons, and now I'm like, are you good still? Like I have no idea at this point. Like when I see him play sometimes I'm like, oh, that was good. But then you see lots of people do a good thing, like, do you know what I mean? Like it's like so that I was also tempted by Company. That's what I erred towards the more slow
the more
and
regular
stable
players.
kind of.
Yeah, I mean that's why it was a wild card, because I could
I like that.
I'd happily have Alderweireld and Vertonghen, but I think Company would be a nice
like 3 at the back you can have there as well.
Yeah, easily.
And then if one of them gets injured, then you just go 4 at the back instead. If you're like, if Company just breaks himself, then you're like, just leave him on the floor, stretcher him off.
Yeah, I mean Alderweireld's likely to break himself as well at the minute.
Yeah.
So you just Vertonghen on his own. To be fair, I'd then just slip Kante into the back 4, and I'd just leave Dembele to just run through midfield. Just dominate it.
Maybe
don't need any other centre mids.
Yeah, maybe that's what actually I should have done with mine, is just had like
Dembele just in midfield on his own.
Yeah, 4 at the back, Dembele, and then just 4 strikers, and then just left it with that. Yeah. Give him the space. Good. He probably operates best when he's got some room to manoeuvre.
Shall we, just for a bit of fun?
Oh, should we have a bit of fun?
Haven't actually picked it when we were deciding our teams just then, but should we say who we would choose to manage our teams?
Sure. Would you like to start?
Do you already have yours in mind?
Yes.
Okay. It's between 2 for me.
Yeah. Sean Dyche and Sam Allardyce.
Sam Allardyce, yeah.
Those are the 2.
He can probably bribe somebody or something, can't he?
I was about to make a joke. He did so well at the highest level or something.
It's got to be Guardiola. I don't like him, but I've got to respect what he's won, and he's obviously very good with teams already have quality players in them.
Yeah.
So this team's already got a lot of quality players in him, so I'm sure he'd do wonders and win trophies. The one I'm obviously debating is Pochettino.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this team has a lot of potential that could be coached. And I don't know that Guardiola is the best at that. But I think with Guardiola's record to win, if you want a team to win stuff instantly, you'd pick Guardiola for my team.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I think I was also torn between a few of them. I think Poch is a good option. I think he's probably going to be one of the best coaches. I know it's the cliche, but you have to win something.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's that little bit of doubt of like, can you get your team to? You've already turned up on a wet, windy night in Stoke. That's fine. But can you turn up against like Bayern Munich in the Champions League final?
Yeah.
And then I think probably for building a team that's going to win a lot of things, I think you have to go Guardiola.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably my choice if I had to choose one. Because like you said, he can come in, he can win games, and he can also set you up with a style of football that is like, and then leave like a nice legacy for other people to carry on. I like that. I think if I wanted to win something in like one season though, if I was like, I need to win it this season.
Ooh, who are you going to say?
I would be...
Someone who you also don't like.
Well, I would be very tempted by Antonio.
Conte. Do you know what? I hadn't even thought about him.
Because I think if you give him a team and say, just win this, I think he will coach the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And I think they'll do exactly what they want, and then they'll win the league. And I'm not, I think actually, if you put him outside of the Chelsea situation, I think he's shown he can win stuff. I think it's the same. It's almost the same as Poch, like a few years on. I think Poch is in a difficult situation with Tottenham compared to other teams in terms of like resources and stuff.
Yeah.
And like Conte's in a difficult situation with Chelsea. It's just that Conte's just won something.
Yeah.
So he gets like that step ahead.
Yeah, now I think about it, when you mention it, I think rather than like Guardiola, Pochettino, my list would go Guardiola, Conte, then Pochettino.
But
I would love, on an outside mention, I would love to give this team to like Eddie Howe and see what he could do with this team. Don't know why, just for a bit of fun. I said let's have a bit of fun.
Bit of banter.
I'd love to, to just hand over all these quality players to Eddie Howe and go, there you go. Have an impact in the game. You've got all these quality players, play your way with them. And I imagine that would be quite good. I don't know, again, that they'd win anything.
Yeah.
Because I think it would just be like Pochettino. I think you'd have a manager with great ideas, but can't quite get the team to win something.
I mean, my other side point for the manager, I suppose, is if I wanted my team to make the most money, then I'd just take Arsene Wenger, and that'll be that.
Yeah, coach them, make them good, sell them on.
Well, not even that. I'd just be like, here's a £5, give me back 10 million in 4 years. I'm certain then, aren't I? That sounds like a great business. It's the only one I'm investing. I'm not going to play.
This team could probably consistently get top 4 as well, I'd imagine.
I'm not going to be like Guardiola's chairman. He's going to be like coming to me every 5 minutes asking for more money. And I'll be like, no, you've already had your pocket money, Pep. Come on now. Whereas Arsene's there saving up his pennies, picking up the scraps off the floor.
Yeah.
Asking us to build 60,000 stadiums and never spending any money.
And equally, if you are ever struggling with this team, you don't want them to get relegated. Bit of Tony Pulis.
Never.
Or even Sam Allardyce.
No, never Tony Pulis.
Never
Sam,
Tony Pulis.
I will take never Tony Pulis.
Take Big Sam.
Yeah, because like, can you imagine like Kevin De Bruyne being like, "What? I just kick it long," and Sam's like, "Yes."
Yeah, we need quite a big striker. I feel like Kane's not a striker. You'd have to switch to like Lukaku. Peter Crouch would have to come into the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you need like a Ryan Shawcross.
Robert Huth, maybe.
Yeah, a Charlie Adam.
Charlie Adam, I was just going to say, you need one of them. Maybe bring Joey Barton back as well.
Yeah. Robbie Savage.
Yeah.
That'd be a good team.
Roy Keane, if he's still kicking about.
He's probably can do a job, can't he?
Yeah.
He's pretty scary still. Got a beard and everything now.
That's what he should do. What's the other name of that guy that used to play for AFC Wimbledon as well? That was like...
Oh, yeah.
Dean... something.
No, I was going to say Dean Winder.
No, not Dean Winder at all.
Oh, and then I was going to say Dennis Wise, but it's very...
No, but he would be the key addition to this team. Well, not this team, but the imaginary team we were making up then that wants to survive relegation and bully players into just diving. Getting them sent off that way.
They're not winning any fair play awards, but apart from that, they'll be right. Nice. Well, yeah, make sure that you tell us why we're wrong and... also tell us why we're right. That would be nice. My ego could use it.
Yeah. Say well done for picking this player. I love this player or something. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah.
But equally, I am interested to know who else they would pick because, as I say, I didn't pick Aguero. So, as you said earlier, let us know: is Kane really that good? Maybe send us some stats our way. Show me why Aguero is better than Kane.
Yeah. Cool.
Not just trophies though. I don't want to see that comparison. I know that one.
He also hasn't won any trophies. I don't know if you've heard. Kane hasn't won a trophy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, come on, Harry. What's that about?
Yeah. Do something for the kids, Harry.
Bye. Bye.